Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Minnesota Twins and the Yankees. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Afternoon baseball now on the show as you get a look at Yankee Stadium here in New York. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Minnesota Twins and the New York Yankees. It's Yankees baseball, and it comes your way next. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, one guy that's been struggling a bit lately is Miguel Sano. Look, they need his power to come back. There's no other way to say it. He has 0 home runs last month, and he hits in the middle of the order. They expect big things from him, and so am I. This team will not go anywhere unless he starts to get hot.
And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Lifted in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. H, what are they going to have to do to force a rubber match in this series?
Matt, this is a scary lineup. They've got power and they have speed. They score runs in all different ways. They hit the ball in the ballpark and they score on balls in the gap when you have a runner at first base. That's what speed, power combination can do. This is a very tough lineup.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top level arm like this.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
So tough to lay off that pitch he just missed on. That's a sweeping slider. You got 2 strikes on you. That ball just continues to move, and he laid off it.
Sent on the ground out to second. LeMahieu's got it on to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now. 2 away.
Batting third, right fielder.
Stepping up now, Nelson Cruz. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence. Following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch. Here
he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order, and now the Yankees will see what. Yankee Stadium to take a look at Joe Girardi's starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Harold, these Twins, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. You can see right there, he's hitting over 350 on the season. He's one of the great hitters in the game today. I just love watching him hit because there aren't many holes in his swing. Not many pitchers have figured out how to get him out this season.
Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Digging in, Aaron Judge. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Hard hit ball to second. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Got the first two guys out, and then the three-hitter extends the inning. Now it gets a little more problematic. Here comes the four-hitter, and you're in the stretch. Let's see if he can get out of it.
Edwin Encarnacion now.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the two-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
That's a pitch to build on right there. In this ballpark, the ball's flying. You want to keep the ball down. That was excellent. That was a beautiful pitch, Matt, particularly in this ballpark. The ball flies here in this park, so he's going to have to keep the ball down. If he doesn't, we're going to see a lot of balls in the air deep for homers.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. The Yanks leave one. Still no score. Here's Miguel Sano, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
Third baseman, Miguel Sano.
Hit hard towards center, and this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started.
Well, that's good hitting. 0-0. You want that fastball right where you're looking at it and just take it right back at him. Nice swing.
Number 20, Eddie Rosario.
Standing in, Eddie Rosario. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic.
First baseman.
And I'm looking down at second base at DJ LeMahieu. Talk about overlooked. Now, this guy's won Gold Gloves, and people don't even know about it. He's got tremendous range, great hands, makes all the plays.
C.J. Cron comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. The 0-1 delivery. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Hicks on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting 7.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Comes set with the 0-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. Line to the right side, but foul. The 0-2 once more. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Jonathan Schoop.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Out of play.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Twin strand of hair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll lead it off here against Jose Barrios.
Left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Here it comes. And a high strike there, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
Grounded down the third baseline. Another 0-2 home. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Here comes another 0-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s.
Sanchez.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Bottom of the second here with no score. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Here it comes. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Into the box now, Torres. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time, and we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. And that misses, ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0 delivery. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Rosario is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1 left for the Yankees. Welcome back to Major League Baseball. We're set to go here in the 3rd from the Bronx. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in, and he'll start out there half of the 3rd. Top of the order to follow. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
Oh, that was a nice pitch. A changeup, first pitch. Hitter was aggressive, swung right through it. That's how you get that first pitch strike, by throwing a changeup if you have an aggressive hitter.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Another try at 2-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Ball 3 to the 9 hitter, and everybody's kind of going, all right, if we can just get him to walk him with the leadoff guy coming up next, they got a chance to have a big inning.
Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
Digging in to try it again. Jorge Polanco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. 3rd inning, no score to this point. This is pulled into right. But he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Byron Buxton is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Count is 1-2.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Twins. Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Designated hitter, Didi Gregorius.
And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball. Here it comes, 1-0. Here's a high pop-up. Sano is there for it. 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Trey Turner 0 for 1 here in the early going. To third. Sano fields it cleanly. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Now batting.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as many of those little guys out front off the base before the big boys come up.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll head to. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Nelson Cruz.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Miguel Sano.
Riding in once again, Miguel Sano. He singled his last time up. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Up high. 2-1 now. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Sanchez puts the tag on him, and there's 2 out.
The left fielder, number 20.
So striding forward now, Eddie Rosario comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And a ball. 1-0.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch, don't worry about that one.
Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff. That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. That's to first. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now as the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score.
Right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Cruz is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting,
Edwin Encarnacion now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. The windup and the 0-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Again, he sends it out of play.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
And he misses there. 1-2. Ready on 1-2. On the ground up the middle. Gonzalez is there. Throw on to first. He'll take care of Encarnacion for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. In there for strike 1. 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And another foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Check to swing there and pops this one up. Sano has got it, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Here's C.J. Cron now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Twins, first baseman C.J. Cron.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. And the pitch. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 5.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Now
The pitcher was acting innocent, but I saw it in real time, and my first thought was he did that on purpose. These pitchers can paint the black inside and out, make the ball move up and down. So a lot of times when you see a guy get hit in that spot, there was some kind of message behind it. We'll see what that leads to the rest of this game.
Jason Castro is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 2 out with the man at first. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Way in front of that fastball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. Hard hit toward the hole. And Castro's got himself a base hit.
He was breezing through the inning. He gets a hit batsman, and then that single right there. All of a sudden, this is how quick it goes away from him. He finds himself in trouble instead of getting out of the inning quick.
Standing in now, Jorge Polanco. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. Squared that one up just a little late. Ready with another 2-2. Fouled back. Working to keep it tied. Here's the pitch. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. The next 3-2. Drilled to the left side. And that is through into left field, a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
RBI base hit here in the 5th inning. That's the first one to bring a run home.
Minnesota.
We're seeing quite a pitcher's duel today.
Byron
Ready
Buxton.
once again, Byron Buxton. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he takes something off here as this is a lazy fly ball out to center field. Hicks is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Now in the box, Gary Sanchez. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher. He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Buxton waits on it. 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Hicks. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Two and one. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. To 2-2 now.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
And this is lifted high in the air down the line behind third. Sano is there, and the side is retired. 1-2. Here's Nelson Cruz now. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Nelson Cruz.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Miguel Sano. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
This is the time in the game you start thinking, hey, they might get better swings. Then you see a swing like that. Boy, he's still got it working.
Good change up in the dirt. Strike 3. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Left fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eddie Rosario. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. That misses. 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
So we always say you fall behind the count. In this case, 2-0, you're going to get hurt. He was forced to give him a fastball, and sure enough, the hitter didn't miss it.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Stepping in now, C.J. Cron. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Here's Scherzer now 1-1. Line drive to center field. Oh no, he can't hold on to it. Throw won't get him. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Digging in to try it again, Marwin Gonzalez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he pops it up back behind second base. Turner is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Here's Didi Gregorius. They'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Now this is popped up. Room, however, behind the plate for Castro. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. A called strike on the inside corner. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far.
Meanwhile, now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
DJ LeMahieu is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Crone has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2. Here's big Aaron Judd as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. 2 out here and a runner at second. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Rosario to the track, to the wall, and gone. A dramatic home run that gives them their first lead of the game. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him, and the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Edwin Encarnacion stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Just foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a swing and a ground ball, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Giancarlo Stanton will get a chance in the inning following the base hit.
When you're struggling, you'll look for anything. Been off to a little bit of a cold streak. He didn't hit it hard, but that's a big one to build on.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. And this is fouled back and out of play. On the run, he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time. Ready once again, Jonathan Scope. He'll start the seventh, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Luis Sessa is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Luis Sessa.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Takes a knee-high fastball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first two pitches, but they were different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And this is fouled at the plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
Digging in and looking for more, Jorge Polanco. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. 2-0 pitch on the way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch, and this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Here it comes. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Here's Byron Buxton now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Has a look. Now the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And again a throw. Runner back safely. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. way in front of that fastball.
Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So, personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
3-2 now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Adam Ottavino takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The payoff pitch one more time. He spoils another one and will do it again. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that's in there. Base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscled the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
He's set and the pitch. Nelson Cruz stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Cruz awaits the 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. He's set and the 2-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Just a bit low. Ball 3.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You could work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away. Here's Miguel Sano. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
The 0-1 pitch. And he comes back with a pitch that misses here. 1-1 to the Minnesota third baseman.
He came into a mess out of the bullpen, and it hasn't gotten any better. This is not a comfortable place to be. Not even close.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Well, right here, he's definitely worked himself into a very difficult situation. He's got the power hitter at the plate, and you got 2 balls. He's sitting there looking for his pitch to hit. You know he's zeroing in. I don't know about his decision not to swing there. Hitters count. You get a fastball, middle in. That's the one you drive out of the ballpark.
Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Well, you love it when you come back late in the game, and all of a sudden you get a 2 RBI hit. You find yourself, you were down 1, now you're ahead. Let's see if the pitching can hold on now.
For the New York Yankees, number 53.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Eddie Rosario is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, you got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
In the dirt here, runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. got himself ahead in the count now.
And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire. 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 left. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Gary Sanchez is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups. He fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Here's another 2-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Ready for another chance. Torres 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Under it is Cruz now for out number 2.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot
fielder,
now. Aaron Hicks. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Hard hit ball to short. Speared on the dive. The throw. And give it up on a phenomenal play to retire the side. The defense on display on this. Prone now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Hard hit at third. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
The batter, number
Here's
9.
Marwin Gonzalez
Second
now.
baseman,
It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Encarnacion is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
The
Here's
batter,
Jonathan
number 5.
Scope now. Been a
Designated
strikeout
hitter,
victim twice in this one.
Scope.
Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. This is foul right side. Again, a 1-2. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Hit slowly back to the mound. He'll throw back to second to get the out, and that's going to be all they get. Boy, a risky play there, but it pays off.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Jason Castro. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Oh, that was a tough pitch to lay off of. He took this hack at that slider. He thought it was going to be over the plate. It just kept running away.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Fouled back. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Sam Dyson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. sliced hard on the ground. Polanco comes up with it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Trey Turner. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First offering on its way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
That's a nice spot down below the knees, but that's a low call.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Out of play. Bases are empty, one man out. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
He'll try again, 1-2. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, we've always known this guy was a good hitter. You knew he was going to come out of it eventually. Here's another multi-hit game. It's not one hit that gets you out of it, but a multi-hit game. Maybe this is the signs of things to come.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now it's 2-0.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Outside, 3-0 now. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Aaron Judge comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now sure would be a good time.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And that's going to land foul.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Digging in once again, Edwin Encarnacion. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Buxton. And that ends the inning. No run. Standing in, Jorge Polanco. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Dylan Betances enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Right down the chute that time, 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Here's Byron Buxton now. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Now the 0-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. Played on the backhand. And they won't have a play as he reaches at first. Let's see how this is scored. Here's Nelson Cruz now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he's back standing. And another throw over. And he'll dive back in safely. Once more, a throw over. And he'll get back in safely. Here comes the first pitch. Outside with that slurve of his. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. 2-0.
Well, late in a game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
Swing and a little tapper. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Miguel Sano. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. In the dirt. Throw goes over to third. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Working to keep them in the game here. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate. You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
He lays off, and that's outside, ball 4. They're at the corners now here with 2 away.
The left fielder, number 20.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Eddie Rosario is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Ground ball right side. And he delivers with 2 outs in the 9th. It's a base hit. And the insurance run comes across to score from third. It's 4-2.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, C.J. Cron. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And that's taken for strike 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Fouled off into the seats behind first. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together. Number 71 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 71.
Carlos Stanton now. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Left fielder, John Carlos.
Here's a fastball chopped fouled at the plate. It's strike 1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Tell you what, that insurance run at the top of the 9th inning right there sets the pitcher up nice. Now instead of having to live on the corners and nibble a little bit, you can go after them. They hit a home run, solo shot, no problem. You still got a chance to win this game.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike three. Into the box, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And this will be fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And that slider's almost in the dirt. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Digging in, Torres. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
This guy's got to get on base. You got the big boy sitting on the on-deck circle. I want to see him come up with a chance to tie this thing.
Hit down the 3rd base line. But this will get foul for strike 2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a line drive. But this is foul near the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Sharp ground ball to 3rd. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the bottom of the 9th is still alive after the 2-out success.
Well, Matt, that was a huge at-bat. He gets the single right here. There's 2 out in the 9th, and it brings the tying run to the plate.
Your attention,
Point will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
45, Luke Voigt.
Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 2nd home run early in the year, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
You can just see the wheels turning in his mind on the mound out there. I was cruising, just needed 1 more out, then give up a single and a homer. Goes to show you, you can never take an out or a pitch for granted in this game.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 delivery. And that one stayed too low apparently. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look. He's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Buxton coming on, and the inning is over. But disaster has already struck here in the bottom of inning number 9 as 2 runs come across, and they'll.
Your attention, please.
Will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field.
Coming to the plate
45.
now, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. Brett Gardner is into the ball game now as he assumes duties in center field.
Number 11, Brett Gardner.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the ninth, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first gets him. One out here to lead off the 10th.
The batter, number 5, designated hitter.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Putter low. 1-1. Way outside. Nearly to the backstop. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Torres charging in on it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher Jason.
Eric Ibar will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out. And the base is empty.
Ibar.
Ball 1. Now the pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Sent on the ground out to second. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Tommy Kingley takes over here with a runner at first, and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 48, Tommy Kingley.
Here's the first pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 1-0. And a changeup right down the middle. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And there he goes towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Twins wind up stranding 1. This game's all tied at 4. Ryan Harper comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Number 74 is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate. Now at the plate, Trey Turner. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's another 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Striding in, DJ LeMahieu. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
He's really being aggressive right now, Matt. Got himself into a great hitter's count, and then you see him check swing. You don't see that very often on a fastball. He's ready to swing, and he held up enough to let it go for a ball.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Gonzalez is up with it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 99.
So digging in now, Aaron Judge. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. First offering on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Still all square at 4 apiece.
For Minnesota. Center
Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. In there, and it's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So the leadoff man reaches base safely here in extra innings. Here's Nelson Cruz now. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel.
Here's Miguel Sano. A couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 gone.
The left fielder, number 20, Eddie Rosario.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eddie Rosario. Singled home a run in his last time up. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
The 0-1. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
Stanton has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready once again, C.J. Cron. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Twin strand a pair. Score remains tied at 4. Digging in once again, Edwin Encarnacion. Set to get the bottom of the 11th started.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Hit well towards the hole. Polanco is right there. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Now batting, Left fielder.
Ready for another chance? Giancarlo Stanton. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Gary Sanchez.
Sanchez.
He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Up high in the air. Crone is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. This game's all tied at 4.
For Minnesota, second baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll lead things off now as we play inning number 12. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
In now, Jonathan Schoop. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Roll right back at him, and it hit him. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay.
Number 74.
So coming to the plate, number 74. First trip to the plate for him in the ball. Green enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the first pitch. Ripped down the line. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. Schoop is digging for home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, but it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. He was a ground out victim last time up. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. 1 out and a runner on second base. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit.
Well, that base hit right there gives him 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Buxton.
Byron Buxton is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Comes set and the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Push softly over toward the right side. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Well, he got jammed on that one right there, and he's strong enough to muscle it into right field for the base hit. It's going to be a line drive tomorrow in the paper.
Nelson Cruz stands in as he looks at a called strike. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly to second for one. On to Encarnacion, and it's in time for the double play, and the inning is Taylor Rogers. Son now hoping to finally wrap things up in the bottom of the 12th. Digging in and looking for more. Torres. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter. It's 1-1. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. And the pitch. Back up the middle. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. Leadoff hitters aboard, and that means the tying run will come forward here in the late innings.
Center fielder number 11.
Set to get his day started, Brett Gardner. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Cameron Maben will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
51. Cameron Maben.
And he lays off there 1-0. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the stretch. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Well, that's a tough one right there. If that ball's at somebody, probably a double play. But as a result, it's one of those seeing eye singles. Just found the hole.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. The 0-1 pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
out of play.
Well, you knew it was coming. That's a standard two-strike high fastball, and he executed it. But I got to give you credit, man. He fouled that ball off. Nice job of hitting it.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Tying and winning runs on base here with one big out. Line drive to left. And that's in there, base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back.
Well, I love the perseverance. Comes down to late in the game. He ends up getting the base hit to drive in the run. You know, he hadn't had any hits the whole game, so that was a big at-bat for him to battle.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And he'll be trying to replicate that home run swing that he took back in inning number 6. I'm set with the 0-1. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. But not in time, and just like that, this ball game is tied.
Hey, that was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
Here's the first pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The 0-1. A wave and a miss.
Well, he's got him thinking right now. There's a fastball, then he comes back with the curveball and gets him out in front. I think when you get him out in front like that, you come back and throw another curveball right here.
Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up, throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Time to put the coffee pot on. 13th inning coming up. And we are all even at 6 apiece. Here's Miguel Sano. A couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon.
Miguel Sano.
And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Left fielder number 20, Eddie.
Ready for another shot now, Eddie Rosario. He flew out in his last at-bat. Fastball in there for a called strike. 1 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Here's C.J. Cron now, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. He comes into this appearance 1 for 6 on the ball game. And he takes a called strike one.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The batter, number 9.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now.
Marwin
2 hits and 6
Gonzalez.
tries for him thus far. Here's the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. The 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
Aroldis Chapman enters from the pen now as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In the dirt, and now let's see. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position. Just got a piece up the line. That's a foul ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Grounded to third. Torres takes it in. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Twins forced to settle for 1. Cody Allen comes in out of the bullpen as he'll finally try to wrap this one up in the bottom of the 13th.
Cody Allen.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He could use a hit here. 0 for 5 with 3 strikeouts. Too high, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. 2-0 now.
Well, he's got a nice count, 2-0. I know he's looking for something to hit. Luck wouldn't hurt you either. Down late in the game, base runners don't hurt.
Lays off, and it's 3-0.
Well, this is not how he wanted to come into this game out of the bullpen. The leadoff man of the inning, he finds himself down 3-0 in count. He's got to take a deep breath, refocus, and get back in this game.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first
Now
out.
batting, catcher, Gary.
Stepping up now, Gary Sanchez. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. To short. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
So
Number
digging in now,
25.
Torres. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Allen has the target. First pitch on the way. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Oh, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first here is going to do it, and the Twins have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. And this afternoon's closes at a one-run game, 7-6 today. The Minnesota Twins wrap out 19 hits. Taylor